So here we are actually beginning the process of harvesting the sweet potatoes, and I'm with Barbara. Hi Barbara. And Christine and Pauline.
Hello.
Hi. And so what's actually going on here at the moment? Is it just taking the foliage off first?
Apparently.
Okay.
Yes, we're taking the foliage off. So we're clipping around the base of each of the plants. So
Yep.
we're planted in 2 rows, about 50 centimetres apart.
Yep.
So we're clipping the foliage at the base and then rolling it off.
Okay. It's a much neater way of doing it actually. It's better than me getting overexcited and yanking them out and then coming back chaotically.
But it's fairly hard heavy work, isn't it, by the looks of it?
Well, once you get a few bits on, at some stage we'll have to just...
And it roots down into the...
Oh, look at that. You can see, yeah, that's not actually officially planted. That's
yeah, this is just...
oh, that's a white, American white sweet potato, that one. Interesting. Yeah.
I don't know what it's doing down there.
I know that Mark Rathbone, who's a biodynamic sweet potato grower in Echuca, he gets the brush cutter out and just slashes it back. But he's, and then he gets his tractor with the special, yeah, right, so...
This is what they do at Bagley Farm.
Oh, that's of course, that's right.
They have a tractor with a scoop underneath that
Yeah.
picks them all up, but we're going to have to do it the hard way.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, I've separated the whole lot of that. Just chop through here.
Okay, so then we can just pull that off.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see here the that's the plant left after the cutting, and
It's really quite rooted down in here.
there's a sweet potato there.
Another sweet potato.
Oh, it's looking good. They're looking very they're looking really long. That the foliage on that one.
This is really anchored here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and get a fork.
Oh, there's one fork here.
So it looks good. They look very long, and it's which is fine, which is really
and not twisty.
not yeah, I don't know what it is. I call it alien intestine grub. I had some really bizarre ones I dug out of Burnley recently, like truly.
You sent us a picture of some of them and they were just crazy,
Yeah, it could be a result. I just had single drip lines. Who knows? But yeah, they're looking quite good.
It's a bit like carrots, like all sorts of things can make them.
Well, I think they actually, a lot of them, even the commercial growers, get disfigured ones and they can't sell them.
Like bananas.
It's all that stuff, yeah. So is that, what, in the back, is that onions or spring onions or?
That's leek.
Oh, it's leek. Wow. Shani, I'm filming right now, so I'll get you to say hi.
Hello.
Hi, this is Shani, everyone. I should say both Barbara and Shani former actual Burnley graduates, former Burnley students. So we're keeping the dream alive of employing everyone who goes to Burnley. I think it's an American white one. It's just somehow a bit. I mean, I know that's what it is. I think. There it is. There, yeah. Look at that. It's massive.
We didn't plant this.
I think it's a feral leftover.
Oh, see, I put my fork through. Oh. Look at this, Chris.
Yeah, so that looks very much like. That looks very old. That's into its second year, that one for sure.
This one as well.
So that just goes to show that the old ones, if they stay in the ground and overwinter, will produce a new tuber. It's really interesting.
It's growing just on top of the plastic sheathing.
Oh, and have to be a bit careful with my forks then.
So I know all of you watching this video are absolutely as captivated by sweet potatoes as I am, obviously. Goes without saying. So what I'm trying to say is that this white type of sweet potato wasn't harvested, was left behind last year. And the old tuber survived, didn't rot in the soil, which is really interesting. So, because they are perennial, so there was no foliage left, and then it re-sprouted in spring, and it's actually produced a fresh tuber, which you would expect. So that's what's interesting about using some of these perennial plants. They don't necessarily make it through winter. Well, when they do, they become a very well, very useful landscape plant. And I was explaining that in the a lecture I did about what we've done in Dandenong, where we now leave them. We don't actually harvest them as a crop, and we leave them so they re-sprout. So we've turned them into an ornamental landscape plant. So meanwhile, Pauline and Christine battle on, doing a great job. I'll be in there to help you in a minute.
Well, we've worked out a bit of a system.
Oh, have you?
Well, we just got all that foliage out of the way.
Oh, I see.
We did a very neat cut it on that side and roll it across.
Ah,
Did you miss that?
I did.
You'll have to do it again. I'll tell you.
So hang on, so you mean you cut the sides and then you can...
Well, we just cut through here because
Yeah.
this is all intertwined.
Right,
We just rolled it over.
gotcha.
Just that much thing.
Yeah,
Get someone to take it to the compost.
Because you can't do this rolling thing for the whole road.
No.
It's too much foliage.
too much entanglement. How do you feel being this close to the Collingwood football ground?
I'm loving it.
You're a
That's
supporter?
why I come.
Okay, I'm in enemy territory right now.
Oh, okay.
And I have to admit, I'm neutral.
So that, well, I can honestly tell you that the first time I rode on there, I got attacked by a magpie, literally. Like, I thought, wow.
No, well, back in the day, I spent many of
Did you?
Saturday afternoon
On the terraces?
over there, so I feel like
I was too scared. That's how to
I'm probably going for Carlton.
Melbourne.
Yeah, oh, Melbourne. Oh.
It was an older rivalry.
Right. Yes.
All right. Well, listen, I'll stop this now, and then come and give you a hand.